So let's start with the PPDT. I'll show you one picture for perception for 30 seconds, and then you have to write you have to write action part and fill that box for like how many characters you have perceived and their age and mood. You have to do that in 1 minute, and then I'll give you 4 minutes to write the story. Once it gets finished, I'll give you all chess numbers, and then you have to start with your narration accordingly for 1 minute. Once your 1 minute will be over, just keep watching it. I'll raise my hand. You have to stop it there, okay? And once everybody will over with it, we will have one discussion. In case if it gets into fish market, we will divide the group. So, are you all ready with pen and paper? Okay, so I'm sharing my screen. Just confirm once it's visible. I hope it's visible to everyone. I'm setting the timer for 30 seconds. Please perceive it. 30 seconds are over. Please start writing action and fill that box for next 1 minute. Please start writing story for next 4 minutes. Please stop writing. So for narration, Abhideep will go first. It will be as per your name alphabet. Second will be Aniket. Third is Anurag. Fourth is Lakshmi. Fifth is Manthan. Sixth will be Pankaj. Seventh is Prince. Eighth is Rohit. Ninth will be Sadhna. Then Shailendra, Shankar, Shrestha, and last will be Vidhu. Is it clear to everyone? Abhideep, are you ready for narration? Am I audible to everyone? Abhideep, are you ready for the narration? Uh, Aniket,
Ma'am, first of all, give me the chest number.
I have already given chess numbers. I think I was not audible. Okay, let me give it again. First is Abhideep. Second is Aniket. Third is Anurag. Fourth is Lakshmi. Fifth is Manthan. Sixth is Pankaj. Seventh is Prince. Eighth will be Rohit. Ninth will be Sadhna. Shailendra is 10th. Then Shankar, Shrestha, and Vidhu will be last. Is it clear now?
Yes.
Abhideep, are you ready? While narration, please turn on your camera. That will be helpful for public speaking. I mean, to have that confidence and fluency. And please start with it.
Hello, people. According to my perception, there are two people in the picture. Both are male. One is about 38 years old man, and another is a 17 years old teen. So the teen is in negative mood and the man is in positive mood. So Ram lives with his family happily in a society. His son Syam is very naughty and always does the thing which are not to be which are told not to be done. One day, in his mischievousness, what he does, he turns on the electric heater uh, and lifts it without any bucket outside. And at that time some water at that time he has not seen that there was a scratch in the wire of the electric heater. So while turning off the switch of the electric heater, her some part of her the body of the mother touches that scratch part and she gets a heavy shock and got admitted to hospital where doctor declares him dead. After that Shyam is very
Next.
sad.
I have perceived two characters. Both are males. The male age is 21, mood is negative, and the second male, the age is 17, and mood is negative. The theme of my story is elder brother taking care of the family. Rohit 21, final year BCom honors student, Ramses College, Delhi University. He got the news of the demise of his grandfather on the phone. He reached to the hospital, met with the doctors, completed all the paperwork. He later pacified his younger brother after witnessing the body as they were very close to their grandfather. He supported the family members emotionally, coordinated with the doctors, and bring the body back for the final rites. He called all the relatives, conducted the ceremony as per the tradition. He later cherished the lovely memory and the teachings of the grandfather, took the extra care of younger brother, and asked him to keep the memory of the grandfather alive in their heart. Thank you.
Good evening, friends. I have perceived two characters from the picture. One is male, 20 years old, and the other is also male, 40 years old. Rajneesh, who is a MBBS final year student in AIM, he got a task to teach his juniors about the body parts and their stitching, cutting, etc. So he organized some schedule for every group of their juniors and called them one by one to teach him about the giving cuts to the body and different parts of the body there. How should we how should we tackle to the different parts of the body to cut it, and also get him all the details about nerves and the sensitive areas of the body. Also, how to do we the stitching of that body part. He also tell him about how to give anesthesia so that the patient cannot feel that pain, and different types of procedure for the body. Thank you.
Uh, shall I start?
Yes.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. What I perceive from the picture is two male characters, both in negative mood. One is of about 17 years of age, and another one is about 24, 23 years of age. Action of the story is consoling the younger brother. Akshay, a software engineer in Infosys company, is taking care of his grandfather and younger brother. His grandfather was suffering with BP and sugar problems and was thus admitted into the hospital because of the prolonged disease. However, even after the constant efforts, wasn't able to be saved by the doctor. And looking at the site, the younger brother was quite upset, and so Akshay was consoling the younger brother. He called his relatives and sent the younger brother to one of the relatives' home, arranged the funeral ceremony, and collected all the stores needed for the last rites. Accordingly, he completed the funeral and got back home and gathered his younger brother. Thank you.
Friends, I perceive two characters. Male age group of 20, the mode is negative, and the another male age group of 40, the mode is positive. Action of my story is giving confidence to his son. Ram is a college student studying in RPD college, pursuing his graduation. One day, there was a science exhibition and also a competition in his college. Ram participated in that exhibition. He prepared an model. As soon as the competition got over, the results were out and Ram stood third position. Ram was very disappointed by his model and his marks. So the same day afternoon, Ram met his father and told all these things. Seeing Ram's sad face, his father gave him more confidence, boosting him. Said that do good in upcoming competitions. Ram took this feedback positively and worked hard for his next competition. Thank you, friends.
Next.
Shall I start?
Yes.
Okay, here in picture I perceive two male character of age 30 and 15, and the mood is negative, and the action of the story is an inspiring story of a son. Ram 15 went to a military hospital to see the last glance of his father's body with his uncle, who was killed in action during a operation in Jammu district. Since his father was posted as a soldier there, since he was the eldest son, he has to look. He started looking after his mother, and after started looking after his mother, and during this hard time, and decided to join the military as an officer to make his family and society proud. Then only he started working hard in his academics as well as other areas and gained all the OLQs needed for to join as an officer. And at the age of 18, he joined NDA and then IMA and posted as a lieutenant and started serving the nation. Thank you.
Okay, I'm starting. Friends, in the
Yes.
picture shown to us, I observed two characters, one negative and one neutral. And the hero of my story is Ram. 20-year-old undergrad got to know that his friend's grandfather is not in good shape. So he used to regularly go to his friend's grandfather and used to have a check with him. However, one fine day he got to know that his grandfather could not make it. So he straight away went to the hospital and visited the family there. He controlled his emotions and also made sure that he gave moral support to them. He also helped his friend to get the paperwork done and was involved in the post-death rituals and the final rites by going to the cremation ground. Afterwards, he was also involved in the various ceremonies that are involved and was in constant touch with the family and also gave them moral support. Afterwards, he made sure that his friend was back into the studies by giving him ample resources that he missed. Thank you.
Hello friends, from the picture shown to us, I have perceived two characters, all male and all in the age group of 25 years old. The action of my story is performing last rites and helping in getting good education as well as good job. Weber, 25 years old, working in TCS Bangalore. One day he got a call from his friends that his friend's father has died due to an accident. He immediately rushed to the hospital, leaving his work aside, and reached there on time and consoled his friend for the demise of his father. He also called the police to lodge an FIR regarding the case. He then performed all the documentation work in the hospital, and after that he asked his father to get the crematorium booked as soon as possible for performing the last rites. He with his other friends informed his friends family members to gather as soon as possible. After performing the last rites, he also have a check on the police actions over the FIR lodged, as well as he was involved.
Ma'am, shall I start?
Yes.
Okay. Good evening, gentlemen. According to my perception, there were two male characters. One was in neutral mood and one was in negative mood. Between the age group of 12 to 20 years old. Shivam was my center character, and the theme of my story is elder brother taking care of his family. He got to know that his mother was in critical condition, so he, along with his brother, rushed to the hospital and where the doctor declared his mother dead. So he consoled his brother and informed all other family members and supported them. Later, in the absence of his mother, he took care of his family and helped his brother in his studies as soon as he applied for a job and got that job and became a helping hand to his family. Thank you.
I'm audible.
Yes, you are very much audible.
Yes, you are.
Okay. I perceive two characters in the picture, and the mode of the picture is negative. Uh, Rahul, and the age group is 20-25 group, 20 to 25 years. Rahul has two sons, Sham and Sonu. Sonu was feeling ill, and he was admitted to the hospital. And later, his father knows that he was suffering from a high fever, and he has high fever. So he takes Sham along with him and went to the hospital to see him, where they saw him and assured him that he is safe, and also told him that he will be recover as soon as possible, as the doctor told them. And they also should take care of him. And later, by hearing this, he recovers. He recovered the soon, and the next day the doctor gave him discharge. They both take him to the home, and they also take care of his health, and at last they started a new life together. Thank you, guys.
Uh, from the picture, I perceive Arun, 15-year-old, as the main character who is in neutral mode. My action is old age home regular visits. As a part of school curriculum, Arun used to visit old age home. Initially, he was very reluctant, but over time, he grew fond of interacting with old age people because he was away from his grandparents. He grew fond of an old lady who used to help him learn mathematics. During one such visit, he was told by the caretaker that she had passed away. He felt really sad, but he knew she was suffering from the ailments. So he prayed for her and thanked God for having such a good teacher. And as he grew older, he made it a point to visit the old age and interact with old people. Thank you.
Friends, as
You all
we
can.
have seen that there are
Wait,
two
wait,
characters,
Anurag,
so we
wait.
can go with the two
Wait,
characters.
wait, wait. Vidu is left.
I'm left with the narration.
Yeah. We
Good evening, all. In the given picture, I have perceived two characters. Both are male, one 36 years old who is in a neutral mood, and one 16 years old who is in a negative mood. Aman, 16 years old, had lost his father in an accident. His uncle Raman broke this news to him and took him to the hospital. Raman consoled him and helped Aman and his mother arrange everything for the final rites. He called for the priest and arranged every other material required for it. He also informed his other relatives regarding the death. Raman helped him and his mother financially to support Aman's education and stood with them during all the hard times and helped them have a stable life. Thank you.
Okay, guys, as we see in the picture, there are two characters, and the mode of the picture is negative, and it is basically the scenario of the hospital. So we will take that one lady who is ill. We take it as grandmother or grandfather who is suffering from something.
As
We
we
can
all
take
have
that
seen
is
that there
one.
are two people, so let us
Yeah,
make a concession that they are two people. And
basically it
after
is an
that,
scenario of an
we
hospital, right?
as
So we can go with that.
So,
His
friends, actually,
grandmother was
most of
ill.
We
us,
can also go with the
yes,
theme
Most
like
of us,
they are
most of us
actually,
giving
have
the
said that
student who have given
someone is
task
ill,
I
to
think it is
and
most of our
everywhere in
visit
the
the
most of
body
our
of
he
stories
could
are
not make
revolving
it.
around
So the
hospital
hero in
and
the
death.
picture
So I
helps.
think we should
most of
move
So
us
the hero in
forward
the
here
that,
agree
picture
that
with
how
that
he got
they
out
helps
are.
of
It is
the
a
in
scenario of an hospital, right?
doing of
His
the post
grandmother was
right
ill
step
and
and
suffering
helping
from
the
an
family to
fever.
stabilize.
So we can say that they went to
let
the
us
hospital
let us
and
not
assured him
make let
that
us
he
not
is
make
safe
the
and
heroes family members itself. Let us introduce someone else. Let us not make hero the victim. Okay,
But
yeah.
over
so
here,
Okay,
if
we
We are
can
there
saying that
say
if,
I
if
agree with
there
Anurag.
is a
we are
death
saying that
I
scene,
agree
then
with
we
grandmother
Anurag
was
cannot
ill.
say
Yeah,
that
that it is
somebody
a scene
else
of
is coming
hospital
out
and
in
we
the
can make a
hospital.
theme
It
around a
must be
hospital.
yeah.
somebody
We
very
can say that
close
his
because it
grandmother
is a
was
dead
ill
body.
and
okay.
So I guess it
Let
should
us
be a
say
he
family
was
member.
suffering
let
from
us say
so we went
friends.
hospital
Let us
and
say
assured
instead
him
of
that he is
Aman
safe.
that
making
it was
a
his
sudden death,
grandfather only. However,
instead of making
let
a
us say
sudden
he's
death,
his
we can
grandfather
make
only. However, he pacified his younger brother so that he could stabilize
Yes,
and
we
he
can
could control his
make
emotions.
that he died of some prolonged illness,
No, instead of
which was
dying, we can
coming
say that
on.
yes.
he is an ill. Instead of saying that he is died, we can say that he is ill and suffering from some diseases. So, right,
This is
they
And
went
No
over
is
there
clear
and
let's say that
picture of
will that you are
we
making,
can
that
they
uh,
went
if
over there.
once
like
we can get to the
He was actually got
action rather than
close,
getting
so
on to the
the
cause and
we
all.
take
friends.
it as it is ill.
It is
has
not a
just shown.
way to
So
say
So
that
let
we
us
can
he is
take it
let
died
us
because
it
it
is
is a
died.
scenario that
make the theme of
they
death.
are feeling sorrow and they are expressing their feelings.
Friends, I think
So we can say
we're
that
all trying
they
to say the
went there
same
and
thing only. Let
expressing
us
their
keep it
feelings
one by
and
one.
telling that
I
they are
think we're
safe.
all trying to keep the same thing. Let us keep it one by one. We can say that the person in the picture is pacifying his younger brother over
Yeah.
their grandfather's death,
Yeah, we can say
and
there are two
they
brothers.
Yeah, adding to
One
that
is the
point,
age
we
of
can say
and
that
21
the
years,
he
and the
is
other
person in
will
the
be the
picture who's the
17 years.
hero
he's
will be
And the
expressing
helping
elder
the
that
brother
family
he is
currently
to
feeling that
stabilize
is
sorrow
and make sure
for
that
his
suffering
the
from
death
grandmother.
is
cancer
over.
while we were witnessing the dead body of his grandfather.
we can
Because the
I
wife
agree
had
with
to
Rohit.
clean the
We can
room
say
and
that
the dead
he's
body of the body,
expressing.
so that
we
is
can make it
the
like that he is
the
taking
person
all the
person is
responsibilities
dead
and
already.
doing the last rites of
So what they can
grandmother
do is
grandfather.
actually the elder brother can take care of the final rites. He can complete his the paperwork with the doctors, and then he can actually take the body where he can console his families, call upon the relatives, and
Yeah,
also take care
adding
of
to
his
the
younger
Rohit
brother
point, we
because
can say.
this is very hard for the younger brother because he's not in such a age. So what
So
he
yeah,
will do, he will
I agree with Rohit. We can say that he's assuring him and telling him that he is safe and also clear the
this will be a
documentation of
false
the.
narration that telling him he is safe. We can actually console him that we can, it is a hard
Yeah,
truth but it's
we
the
can say
truth.
that
We can
they
actually
are
We can
expressing
also
their
add
sorrows
like
Okay,
and
and
feeling
teach him,
equal.
we can actually
if we
teach
move
him the
forward
value.
from here, after
and
if we
then we
move
can
forward,
also add like that that
if we
the
move
younger
forward from
brother
here, we
is
can say
taking
after the
now and
cremation
he
rites were
by
done,
adjust and
The
after the
eldest son is
cremation rites were
supporting his
done,
family.
the
We
final
can say that
rites that is
The
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 eldest son
religious
is
elder
ritual
will
supporting his
expressing
which
family
their
and
helps
feelings
his
and
family in
sorrow,
doing that.
Family had
also
And
telling that
helped each
he's
other,
the
helped each other for the financial status also. We are
yeah, we
already
can say
going
that
on in
they
the
are
loop, so we
expressing the
think
sorrows.
I
Yeah,
think how we should discuss how the brother later supported his own education and also helped his younger brother to achieve whatever he wanted in his life.
But
Yes,
actually the
he
grandfather has
helped
land,
and
not
we
the
can also
father.
add like that
in
Actually they can,
education.
that the
there is
when
no,
the
there is no issue of the
parents
financial aspect. There is
leaves the
only the
parents,
grandfather who has
Takes
passed,
him
it is
well
a
and in
very
this in a
so that
simple
he
case
can
where they
get
can take care
scholarships
of the
for
he's
family,
calling his
for the
where they
parents
further
can
also.
studies.
keep
We
his
can
memory
add this
alive.
point also, no?
We can also add that his grandfather's last thought, like he wanted to donate some of his body parts,
Yeah,
some of working body
we
parts.
can,
That
yes, we
is
So
can
we can
include
add
that
actually
we
also.
can
also
say that
donating the body
he's a
parts
body
is
donation.
donating the body parts is not
prolonged,
as
body organs.
looking like they're
decided
expressing their feelings and
feelings.
sorrow to the
At
It
one
is not
point,
something
grandfather,
that
right?
he
goes
also
So
wants
he's
to
illegally.
not
support
doing
his
As
anything
due
parents.
to
illegal.
ailment at
So
an old age, it
Let's
is
add
not
in this.
feasible to
Let's
donate the body parts.
Okay, let's come to
So,
the conclusion
yeah,
And
that there
also
are
like
two
he is
brothers.
so
supporting
One
his
is elder, one
family
is
that
and
younger to him,
consoling his
feeling
and
in
he was
a
parents.
consoling
hospital
the younger
there, and
brother
the father
their
along with
Because
the
grandfather
his
as well
father
as
has
died.
grandparents
lost his
expressing
father.
their feelings
Let
to a grandfather
let come to
because
this
he's
conclusion.
ill and suffering from a diseases. We can say that his father and the son went to the hospital and they are expressing their feelings and sorrow too because they are ill. His grandfather was ill, right? So we can say that they are expressing their feelings
Uh,
and sorrow and just telling
Shankar,
that
Okay, I
we have
think as a
already come
group
forward with a
we have
story and a
actually
theme.
come to a common theme.
Yes, we
As
have
a
come to the
end note to
common
what
action
Ankit
actually.
and others have also said, we can say that he made sure that his family members are okay and were trying to relieve from the pain that they were saddened with,
Yes,
and
yes.
he was throughout with them in the entire journey.
Actually,
And
they can consider that that to keep his memory alive in their heart, and they all and keep the teachings alive, and they will respect the grandfather as always, and they will move forward in their life. This will be the conclusion that
yes,
we should
yes,
yeah.
yes.
As
And we
well
can
I
as
think
also add
I
like
think that's the
as
valuable
well
story.
as we can add that certain rituals are also performed after the final rites. So he also informed the family members regarding that, and also called family members accordingly,
yes,
relatives
yes, yes,
accordingly.
yes. We have included
and
that as
we can add like that in future he had to call the responsibilities of family and supported them
so
in
we can say
future.
well.
that
That
his
will be,
father parents were away
yeah.
when this
There is
incident
father.
took
He is
place.
only the
So they
grandfather
were
who has died.
by the time their parents could come, he took care of all the other details and hospital things, and for the rights. And while when they came back, they took it up, and he was there with their parents.
Yes.
We can see that. So I nominated Rohit to make a comment story.
Yeah, yeah. Rohit can actually relate their final story. I also nominated.
I think he spoke more points and more important points. So I nominate him also.
Okay. So, with your permission, friends, I would like to narrate the final group story. So, in picture, Ram, 22-year-old undergraduate, recently got to know that uh, his grandfather passed away in the morning only. So, with him, there was his family members. So, he tried to pacify his younger brother and made sure that he was okay. And meanwhile, he called upon his relatives as well, and then went for the documentation of the final paperwork that is needed to be done. He also made sure that the cremation ground was set up and took his grandfather there and made sure the final rites were done properly. Afterwards, he involved himself in the final religious rites that are needed to be done and also made sure that it was done in a good way. Further, he was in constant touch with his family members and made sure that all of them were fine and they were not in some sort of feeling of negativity. And he was tried to put forward the teachings of the grandfathers that there were and was controlling his emotions and made sure that everyone was fine. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks everyone for participating. It was really a good discussion. So I have made some observation and jotted down. Let me send you first the narration timing, which you all have taken, so you can check in the chat section. Now coming to the GD part and narration as well. First is Abhideep. I'll suggest you to stay in touch with Sir. Just have some talk with him and watch some YouTube videos, like how exactly in PPDT you need to speak. I'm not sure what exactly you have written in story, but you were more into describing the picture rather than what exactly happened, then action part, and then what will happen in future. So just do not go that way, like just the way you have done today and also in previous session. So please talk with sir and have his advice and go with that. Now coming to Prince, his narration, you were not making eye contact at all. You were looking maybe into your copy or somewhere else. You were making, you were looking upward. So that, it seems like you were underconfident. Don't take it to heart. It's just an observation I'm sharing. Then comes Anurag. Your narration, you seem bit low. You are confident, but with confidence, have that kind of voice, like, uh, where people take you seriously, right? You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
Yes.
Modulation.
Yes, work on that modulation. Like while participating, you will overcome that, but just work on that. Next is Shankar. I'll suggest you to at least greet everyone before starting your narration. You just started, so it seemed like I perceived this character, so it seemed like you were in rush to just end it. So at least greet everyone. It will look bit formal and good. Then बाकी मैं किसी का नरेशन का उतना वो नहीं बता रही हूँ क्योंकि ठीक था. अब जीडी पर आते हैं. तो जीडी के लिए मैं बोलूँगी कि साधना, यू स्टार्टेड रियली वेल. तुम्हारा वॉइस मॉड्यूलेशन बहुत अच्छा है. एंड व्हेन यू स्टार्टेड पीपल वर एक्चुअली लिसनिंग यू फॉर लाइक 3-4 सेकेंड. बट व्हाट हैपेंड, तुमने एक पॉइंट को ना 2 बार रिपीट किया कि इतने कैरेक्टर, लाइक 2 कैरेक्टर हमने परसीव किए हैं. तो जब तुमने उसको दूसरी बार रिपीट किया ना, यू लॉस्ट दैट टच एंड पीपल स्टार्टेड इंटरप्टिंग इन बिटवीन योर डिस्कशन या जो भी तुम बोल रही थी. सो मेक श्योर अगर तुमको लोग अच्छे से सुन रहे हैं तो उस अपॉर्चुनिटी को यूटिलाइज करो अच्छा पॉइंट रखने में. देखो सबने यहाँ पे 2 कैरेक्टर देखा, वो बहुत क्लियर था. बट तुम अब इस पे आओ कि वो पिक्चर किस चीज़ के रिगार्डिंग बनेगी. वो थीम पर एग्री कराने का ट्राई करो. कुछ ऐसा एक्शन डालो कि सब एक बार में कन्विंस हो जाए, रादर देन रिपीटिंग 1 पॉइंट की हमने 2 कैरेक्टर देखे. ठीक है, बट अगर तुम्हें कोई सुन रहा है तो उस चीज़ को यूटिलाइज करो इन अ गुड वे. देन कम्स लक्ष्मी एंड शंकर. पिक्चर में एक बॉडी दिख रही है जिसके ऊपर एक ऐसा कुछ वाइट कलर का कपड़ा या किसी और कलर का भी हो सकता है. सो इट डजेंट मीन कि वो डेड बॉडी है या कुछ इलनेस है. मतलब ठीक है, एक बार डेड बॉडी कंसिडर कर भी लेते हैं, लेकिन पिक्चर में कुछ भी इलनेस जैसा है नहीं. एंड लक्ष्मी एंड शंकर, यू वर फोकसिंग मोर ऑन कि इलनेस है, सफरिंग है, इलनेस है. आई सजेस्ट यू दिस थिंग कि अगर पिक्चर में कुछ नेगेटिव नहीं दिख रहा है तो प्लीज़ मत करो ऐड. बिकॉज वंस आई गॉट स्क्रीनड आउट जस्ट फॉर एडिंग दिस नेगेटिव थिंग, जबकि पिक्चर में कुछ नेगेटिव था ही नहीं. सो मैं इसका ऑल्टरनेटिव बताती हूँ क्या है, लास्ट में बताऊंगी. देन कम्स रोहित. रोहित ग्रुप को काफ़ी अच्छे से लीड करने का ट्राई कर रहा था. ही वॉज नॉट मोर इन टू कि मैं सही हूँ तुम गलत हो या ऐसा कुछ. बट हो क्या रहा था कि शंकर, अगेन यू वर इंटरप्टिंग हिम. अगर शंकर तुम ग्रुप को लीड नहीं कर रहे हो, लेट्स से तुमने एक्शंस दे दिए, ठीक है, तुमने जो कि दिए पहले, बट नाउ यू हैव नॉट लेट द ग्रुप, राइट, एंड लेट्स से तुम नहीं कर पा रहे हो. इफ समबडी इज डूइंग दैट और लोग उसको सुन रहे हैं, तो लेट दैट पर्सन डू इट. जैसे रोहित कर रहा था, अनिकेत ने भी ट्राई किया एंड वो अपना सेंटेंस कंप्लीट नहीं कर रहे थे और तुम इंटरप्ट कर रहे थे, जबकि उसके पहले तुम ऑलरेडी एक्शंस अपने रख चुके थे, तुमने कैरेक्टर भी डिसाइड किया था. एंड यू हैव मैंशनड कि वो जो वहाँ पे बॉडी थी वो एग्जैक्टली क्या सिग्निफाई कर रही, बट स्टिल यू आर इंटरप्टिंग, यू आर नॉट लेटिंग देम स्पीक. सो इट वॉज लाइक कि मेरी सुनो, मैं सही हूँ, वो उस वे में जा रहा था. सो इट्स अ ग्रुप डिस्कशन. सो इट्स अ ग्रुप डिस्कशन. सो इफ समबडी इज लीडिंग, लेट दैट पर्सन डू दैट, क्योंकि एंड में तुमको कंक्लूजन पे आना है, ठीक है, फिश मार्केट का पार्ट नहीं बनना है. देन यस, अनुराग का मैं अगेन यही बोलूँगी कि रेज योर वॉइस इन कंस्ट्रक्टिव वे. यू वर ट्राइंग अ लॉट टू स्पीक इन जीडी, बट पीपल वर नॉट लिसनिंग यू. देन कम्स विदु. विदु, तुम बहुत लास्ट में आई. तुमने बहुत अच्छा बोला 2-3 सेकंड के लिए, बट तुम्हें लोगों ने सुना भी. तुमने एक कोई पॉइंट रखा था, बट तुमने कुछ कंट्रीब्यूट उतना किया नहीं शुरू में. बहुत, मतलब मैंने तो काफ़ी डिस्कशन में टाइम दिया. जनरली डिस्कशन में इतना टाइम मिलता नहीं है. है ना, तो तुम इतनी लेट एंट्री करोगी तो तुम्हारा बहुत इनएक्टिव पार्टिसिपेशन हो जाएगा डिस्कशन में. Then Lakshmi, again, you are repeating the same mistake. Whenever there is chaos, you seem lost. तुम मतलब कन्विंस करने का ट्राई नहीं करती हो ग्रुप को, लीड नहीं करने का ट्राई करती हो, और एकदम से जब थोड़ी शांति होती है तब तुम एक्शन डालने का ट्राई करती हो, तो वो एक इनिशियल में इनएक्टिव लगता है थोड़ा तुम्हारे साइड से. देन कम्स श्रेष्ठा, प्रिंस, अभिदीप, शैलेंद्र. तुम लोगों का पार्टिसिपेशन काफ़ी कम था. श्रेष्ठा ने अच्छा बोला, लेकिन अगेन तुम बहुत लास्ट में आई. ठीक है, लास्ट में आई और सब लोग अपना पॉइंट रख चुके थे, सबका हो गया था, थक चुके थे सब, तब तुमने बोला तो सबने सुन लिया. तो प्लीज ट्राई टू बी मोर एक्टिव. अनिकेत वॉज गुड.
Yes, got it.
Okay. Aniket was good, but make sure whenever you were speaking, you end it as well. क्योंकि अनिकेत again he was trying to add action and lead the group, but जब तुम्हें शंकर इंटरप्ट कर रहा था तो तुम चुप हो जा रहे थे बिना अपना स्टेटमेंट फिनिश किए. If you are confident and if you know that your point is good, valid, it is going in the right direction, just continue that. Raise your voice, not in a dominating way, but ऐसा कि कोई तुम्हें इंटरप्ट करे तो वो चुप हो जाए इंटरप्ट करके. ये नहीं कि तुम अपना अच्छा पॉइंट जो एक राइट डायरेक्शन में जा रहे हो वो स्टॉप नहीं होना चाहिए. सो दैट्स ऑल फ्रॉम माई साइड. बाकी मैं सर को भी सेंड कर दूंगी रिकॉर्डिंग, एंड इफ देर इज़ एनी फीडबैक